Hey guys, what's up? Before I even get in the review, I just want to talk about that there is drama. I know a lot from this game, but I want to not talk about that at all. I'm mostly a game reviewer, making and TikTok compilations, and I'm not going to get into politics or any of that bullshit. This is a good game, and I honestly believe politics shouldn't matter in a video game, but that's besides the point. Anyways, I wanted to talk about this game. Now, if you played Ghost of Tsushima and you want an honor type, like a Jin Sakai 2.0, you're not going to get that in this game. This game is mostly about survival and revenge. Like, you are a bounty hunter in this game, but you're also being hunted. So it's like this little thing where you're trying to survive, but at the same time you're trying to kill the people who killed your family. Well, I wanted to talk about the story some. So basically, Atsu's the main character of this game. Her whole family gets murdered. Her dad, mother, and brother just basically all get slaughtered in the very beginning of the game. So your goal is this group called the Yotei Six goes in to your home and kills your entire family and straps basically uses a sword, hooks the like left, I think, or right side of your shoulder with a katana and sets a tree on fire, hoping you burn to death. Well, you got yourself loose, obviously, and the revenge story isn't anything too crazy. I mean, we've seen revenge stories, but that's, the basic premise of the main campaign is going and killing the Yotei Six. And you get to choose who you get to kill first. Sometimes some people, like myself, go after the Oni, some people go after the Kusune, then you go after the brothers and Lord Saito, etc., etc. And some stuff unfolds, some surprises. I'm not going to go in because I don't want to spoil that for any of y'all. Alright? I also wanted to talk about the map size a little bit. Because on the surface, when I opened up the map, I was like, wow, this map is pretty small. But the difference with this game versus Ghost of Tsushima is Ghost of Tsushima's map is bigger, but has less stuff to do in it, while this map is smaller, but has way more stuff to do in it. I think in Ghost of Tsushima, I was able to finish, like, completely all the stuff in the game within, like, what, 40, 30 hours? In this game, that I have even done absolutely everything I could possibly do, and I was 60, 70 hours in the game. But there's a new thing that they added that instead of doing like duels like you would in Ghost of Tsushima, you go around and you're a bounty hunter, so you're hunting down people, like I talked about earlier in the video. So you'll go to a local inn or whatever, and I do want to say this: it's very populated. Ezo is like actually really populated versus Ghost of Tsushima. I know they're like 300 years apart story wise, but I was pleasantly surprised. Like, this game is very populated. There's not what I would call cities, but towns, and I'm really into it. Like, that shit's really cool. But I wanted to talk to about gameplay some. Some of the aspects is similar, like throwing kunai or smoke bombs, but they added a new thing, like where you throw the smoke in people's face. People are even making memes about it, calling pocket fen, which is it's really funny. But I think you can collect up to like 6, 7 weapons in this game. You got your katana, dual katanas, odachis, etc., etc. And like you go to these teachers, you'll learn from them. They'll teach you different techniques, and after you learn all the techniques, you're finally done with their training, and you can move on. And then they have their own side quests, and not just that, but there is a lot of side quests in this game. There's like bounties, side quests, puzzles. Like, there is so much to do that you could just get lost in this game. And it's that, like, what I would call that Bethesda style, where, oh, I'm going off to do the main objective. Oh, this bounty's nearby. Oh, this side quest nearby. Oh, this activity is nearby. Like you just got so much stuff to do, and it's so enjoyable. But it doesn't just stop at the gameplay, which is interesting. They got these, certain modes like the black and white mode from the last game. I forget what it's actually called. But then you also have this mode where it's made by the person who made the Cowboy Bebop, soundtrack, and he does this lo-fi soundtrack for this game. So instead of the normal music you would be listening to, it would be this like cool abstract music, which is very relaxing. It's just really cool. It's another mode you can do. Then there's this other mode made by this popular Japanese director, and basically he likes a lot of mud and gore in his movies, and that's what they added to here. So if you turn the mode on, like when you kill someone and they fall to the ground, there's going to be blood spewing out of their neck. And it is really crazy. And mud will get all over you, blood will get all over you. It is insane and very gory. And I had that mode on the whole time. I really liked it. But then you also got some other stuff, like a lot of activities like gambling, creating art. Like you'll use the touchpad on your PlayStation controller to kind of draw an outline of what you see, which I just really like. And the gambling, I don't know anything about, Japanese gambling culture. I don't know anything about gambling, period, because I just don't gamble. But when I gambled in this game, I was like, oh, this is actually pretty fun. And I actually want to try it in real life now because I don't know how crazy it is today, but back in the game, I was going crazy with this. So they might have convinced me, and that's just the joy of this game. It's so fun, and it's not like this is not. It's a story game, but it's not story heavy. You go off, do your own things, have fun, and that's what I want. I don't need everything to be story, 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 story. But one of the really cool things that only can really be achieved on the PS5 is you can travel back in time with a press of a button. Like you could be adult Atsu, then travel back in time and be kid Atsu just like that. No cutscene, no loading screen, nothing. And then you can play, songs on this like banjo looking thing. Like it has an exact name, but it won't come to mind right now. But then there's, when you complete bases, you find these puzzles which are really cool and abstract, and they're not really hard per se. It's just fun to do. Just a lot of this game is just fun. That is my whole point. And I think that is why I'm going to give this game an 8 out of 10. I feel like it deserves it. I feel like the people who shitting on it haven't touched the first game and didn't touch this game, so they really need to shut their fucking mouth. And yeah. Anyways, this was a really fun game to play. I hope